Alright, very quickly, I want to talk about some things. I want to credit first Dick Prenicky, and then My Self-Reliance, Sean James, and then Off-Grid Warrior. And from there, various movies, books, articles, and pictures. Doing a Canadian saddle notch. And I first saw this, of course, with Mr. Dick Prenicky. Dick Prenicky, in the movie, used a combination square, and sometimes not even that, and a pencil. Off-Grid Warrior and Sean James both have storyboards, and they have log scribes, commercial log scribes. Me and my father came up with this. I'm going to show you what I'm doing and talk about a little bit of the principles. I'm in no wise the authority, expert, or none of the above. I'm just a country boy trying to build his dream. I want to show you what I'm doing here. I've got a $9 Harbor Freight divider. It has a pencil on it. My dad fabbed this little piece here, and I have a Johnson two-way level mounted on that. Now, a little bit of talk about this, the way I've been doing this. You see what I've got here. I measure the largest gap that I have between the logs, and on this particular setup here was 4.5 inches. So I got 4.5 inches. Set my divider up to 4.5 inches, and then storyboard method, and this is where I kind of depart from standards. I've not seen this yet, anyone else doing this, but what I do, I carry a level with me, and this is my storyboard. The one axis I don't worry about. So you get your level, your bubble on your level, and then set up your log scribe on it, and then I adjust this plane to my level, and that's my storyboard. So this goes everywhere with me. You don't have to climb up and down, and you just take that with you, and you've always got your storyboard. Now, the storyboard is your reference. Two planes that we know that are level on two different axes, and that's what this does. This is not an indelible pencil. When I get done with my scribe, it's a light scribe with a regular number 2 pencil. I go back over it with a carpenter's pencil, and then I cut all that line out with a 1.5 inch chisel. I cut that line. Anyway, I'll do a little bit here so you can kind of get the idea of what's going on. And I always start at the top and work my way down. That's another thing that I do. And a lot of people have asked how I was doing this, and so all those aforementioned names that I mentioned, those channels, those men. So what you do, you keep those two bubbles within those two planes, and it's very difficult at first, but after a while you kind of get a knack for it. Like so. Now I go on this side of the log and do the same thing. Maybe out of frame here, bear with me. we go. Also, to add to that, there are my log dogs. If you've not seen the other videos about this, fab those from fence post. These are rolling dogs, and you can reverse them and pin them in. But anyway, after I get that mark scribed, I go back over and heavily mark it. With a carpenter's pencil. Like so. Just kind of mark it in real good. This log, I'll do the other end, and we'll go over to the chainsaw station, and I'll cut this out with a chisel, and then we go from there. Dick Prenicky, Alone in the Wilderness, Parts 1 and 2, and his diaries are also available from a man called Bob Swerter. He does some very good video work up in Alaska. So, thank you for watching. I thought I'd share that with you. A word about these cheap tools. It puts tools in the hands of a man that otherwise wouldn't have them. And it's not the best. You might call it on a shoestring budget. But the results are surprising, as you see there. A man with some mediocre skills and a few tools can do great things if he really puts his mind to it. And Mr. Prenicky showed us that. Off-grid warrior, I don't know about his intellect, but he does very well. Sean James is a very intelligent man, but I learned a lot from those guys. Thank you for watching.